This is my fourth thing to do today. One keynote, 2 panels, and a demo. That's a day. So we're here with Genband, and like I said earlier in my keynote, what we're going to do is show you a little bit of our Candy API platform, which is our platform as a service in real time. We have the Genbank here shown on the website, and what we're going to do is we're going to create a JavaScript set, which is a quick start. We're going to put that on the site, and then we're going to use a call to call a hunt group and set up that hunt group and show how it works through the hunt group, all through the Candy API. And so Chris will start by going to Candy, and this is something that anybody can do. You don't have to log in to do this. And what he's going to do is go to Candy and generate. First, put in the SIP number that they're going to call at, and then the information, and that can be a telephone number too, so it'll work either way. And then you can put any information in the general information. What's cool about these quick starts, this is just one of the quick starts that we have, is that they generate the JavaScript for you, which is what's on the right there. And so Chris will cut and paste that, and we sort of, this part's the right there, we pasted in the part right there. So you'll see in the bottom of this website that all we have to do is paste that code in, and it generates the button. So then the button that you'll see on the top right is the new concierge button that code will generate. So that's all you need to generate a concierge button. You just click the few pieces of code in, you click generate, and then you get the concierge button. But that's not the cool part. That part is the simple part. The cool part is what we're going to show you now. So what Chris is going to do now is log into the Candy administrative portal, and we're going to show you what the Genbank administrative portal looks like from behind. So what Chris will do now is log into the Genbank, which is the second one, and click Manage. And then we have several tabs at the top. Users, SMS, hunt groups. We're going to have a whole lot more. So you can manage, add, and delete users, put in new numbers for SMS sending, add in hunt groups. We're into the middle of working on this portal. This is the first iteration. So right now what Chris will do is click on hunt groups. And this allows us to administrate the hunt groups. So what Chris is going to do is click Manage the Hunt Group. We're going to use the Sales Hunt Group and not the Support Hunt Group. So he'll click on Hunt Group, and you can see it allows us again to manage the SIP trunking URI so that you can see there you can input that, and you can input overflows and other things. So if you come down to agents now, you can see we have 4 agents set up. And you can add and delete agents and add their telephone numbers or SIP trunks. And then when you're ready, the coolest part about the whole thing is that you can hit preview. So if we hit preview, what you'll get now is a view from each agent's point of view about what those agents can see now from their, this is the exact same widget that they would have if they were logged in. So right now it's giving presence of all their friends, but it can give directory. You can do everything that they can do on the site as if they were logged in. So what this allows us to do is test the application as if we were using the application as all 4 of these users, which will be really cool. So now what we're going to do is go back as the user, and we'll click on the concierge button and click call. Now right there, everything that was built right there, call and Candy, is all part of the Candy widget. You didn't have to build any of that. You just put in the quick start and then click on the number and it does it. So now it's ringing, and so what it's doing now, you can see, it's first looking for the first person in the hunt group, which is Julie, and so Chris is going to decline there. She may not be available. She may be on the phone. And the second person is Carol, and he'll decline there too, and you'll see it'll go up to the next person on the hunt group, so Chris will go back to that. So we'll accept there as a video call, and you'll see that Chris is available. So what we're doing now, we're not going to show the voice because we didn't want any voice feedback problems. We're just showing video, but a voice, of course, is available. And if you go back to the user, you'll see now that Chris is available on the screen. So that's the 5 minutes, and I did it actually in 4.5. 4.5 minutes to create a concierge with a hunt group and configure it and test it and see that it's working in Candy. So that's the kind of quick starts that we're going to have in Candy. And now since I didn't use my whole 10 minutes, I'm only going to use 7 minutes, which I hope these guys will be ready because I'm going to be 3 minutes early. I'm only going to use 2 more minutes, and I'm going to show you just one more feature, which is the annotation and screen sharing. So from here, the agent can click screen share, and he would be in that simple view, and he'll get the quick screen share view, and he can say start or stop. Now what's going to happen is it quickly moved back to we're using multiple tabs because we only wanted to use one PC. We've learned from experience to make this as simple as possible. So back in the user tab now, the user has to say, I allow that screen share. So the user is allowing their screen sharing. Now if we go back to the agent view, they'll see the screen. And the only thing that's different is they don't see the video. So the screens look the same because they are the same. And so now the agent is able to see it. And if the agent wants to annotate, he can click the annotate button. And he can annotate or draw, say, here's the rate calculator. Eventually we'll have where you can move around the screen and do some other manipulations. And then the user, which is this page, will see it. So we are early. We actually have 4 minutes left. Now, so just to recap, we used Candy. We set up a quick start, which allowed us to put JavaScript in to create a full concierge. We created hunt groups, or we used the hunt groups that we had already created, showed how those hunt groups could be tested, and then used the agent to show the screen of the user and then annotate that screen. That's all we have. Hope you liked it.